Hi, my name is Dr. Tracy Fanara. I'm an environmental engineer, which means that I use different scientific disciplines to protect the environment, humans, and wildlife. At Mote Marine Laboratory, I answer questions with investigation and myth busting.
Oh, this is a good one.
Marcia, 2 fingers.
How did you see me? Do you have eyes in the back of your head?
I wish I did. I think there's a species that does.
Really?
Let's go check it out.
Okay.
There they are. Do you see them? These are called cuttlefish. They kind of remind me of aliens, how they can hover in the water with ease. And come to think of it, they have some characteristics that are out of this world.
Yeah, these guys are fascinating. They've been around on planet Earth for millions of years, and we still know very little about how they actually function. Even though they change color, they don't see in color. They still see in grayscale. So right now, we're trying to figure out why and how they change color, even though they can't perceive color in their brain.
It's super interesting.
Absolutely. Actually, the Department of Defense would like to figure this out too.
I'm sure.
They want to put it on drones.
And people are talking about actually making clothes like that. They can not only change color, but also texture.
Absolutely, yeah. Why not? It'd be a lot of fun.
Right.
These guys are like mood rings, so you can kind of tell what kind of behavior they're having based on the color. If humans had that, it'd be a very interesting world.
That's really cool.
Like its relative, the octopus, a cuttlefish is an interesting and intelligent mollusk. Cuttlefish are social and have a distinct way that they communicate.
I see that their bodies keep on changing colors. Yeah. It's so cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
how do they do that?
They have a few specialized cells in their body. The main one is called chromatophores. That gives them the ability to change color. Then they also have rhodophores and leucophores, and that gives them the ability, their body is dancing. It's called strobing. And they're actually like a prism. They're actually bending light with their skin.
Wow, so we can use these for like discos.
Yeah, absolutely. Fire it up, disco ball.
Awesome. So I've heard that not only do they change color, but they can actually change the texture of their skin.
Yes, they sure can, for various reasons. One is for camouflage, another one is communication between themselves. When they're in mating mode, all that texture and coloration means something to the animals. When they're mating, this species coloration, and the male dominant coloration, is black with white dots. When they're feeling a little submissive or threatened, they'll turn white with black rings around the eyes. So every time we get a new species in to work with here at Mote, we have to figure out a new language, basically, what they're trying to tell us and tell each other. They also have the ability to camouflage really well with their texture in their arms. You can see one right now hanging out in some coral, trying to fake being coral so no one bothers them.
That's so cool. Yeah, they have to be really sneaky because other animals can actually hear them because they have 3 eyes.
And they have other defenses too, other than we all know squids have ink. They have ink too. So when they get really, really threatened by an animal, they'll ink and run away in a very high fashion.
Is it toxic?
It is not toxic.
So these guys are great predators. They can camouflage color, texture, and they can even mimic things around them. The question is, can they actually see in the back of their head?
And the answer to that question is basically yes. They have a specialized pupil that's W-shaped, and that allows them to get light energy from multiple angles. Instead of our eyeballs, we only get light from one angle, they get multiple angles, and it's rudimentary like they can see in the back of their heads.
I think we need to test this one out.
We can do that, absolutely, with a feeding demonstration with some frozen shrimp, absolutely.
Let's do it.
Brian put his shrimp on the end of a feeding stick and places it behind a cuttlefish. And watch. It's just like having eyes in the back of their heads. They can spot it.
Their specialized pupils allow them to get light energy from multiple angles, so it's almost like they have side view mirrors on their body.
Side view mirrors, kind of like a car.
Kind of a car, yeah, absolutely.
2 fingers. I see you.
You do have eyes in the back of your head. You're just like a cuttlefish. You cheat.
Remember guys, anyone could be a scientist or an engineer with some passion, hard work, and curiosity of how the world works.